Here are 3 tips on polishing your scenes in about 1 minute. Great scenes feel alive on the page. They jump off the page. As you know, every single scene counts. So here are a few things that might help. By the way, we do have a full free course all about polishing your screenplay. If you want to check it out after this, the link is in our bio. Tip number 1, pacing and energy. How fast or intense do you want your scene to be? Really visualize it. Think about it the way you'd want the audience to feel it. And then write it in a way where it has that pacing, it has that rhythm. Also, read it aloud. Reading it aloud will really help you see it from a different perspective. It'll help you see if it's dragging or if it's too fast. And tighten the action. As you know, every single second counts. Tip number 2, character motivation. And here's a really cool structure to think about. Want, do, get. Want. What does your character want? Do. What action do they take to get what they want? And lastly, get. Do they get what they want? Do they succeed? And at what cost? What are the stakes? A clear motivation makes your scene so much more compelling, and you can think about this structure for every scene, but also the whole script. Tip number 3, visual storytelling. Of course, you've heard this a million times, but it's always good to hear it again. Show, don't tell. Of course, you can sprinkle some prose in there if it really serves the story, but always try to think about things visually. If you have an idea of the emotion you're trying to convey in your scenes, think about actions, behaviors that can indicate that. Remember, you're writing a script. It's cinema. Make it cinematic. And a little bonus tip, editing, rewriting. Most people will write their entire script and then start rewriting, which is great. Get your vomit draft done. But you can also think about this in terms of just your scenes. Get very clear about the motivation, the emotion that you're trying to convey in just this scene and vomit it out, and then stop and start polishing it up a little bit. You don't have to get crazy, but this can help you build momentum. And just a reminder, we're still taking submissions for our competition. The deadline is the 28th. So maybe you can take some of the tips from this post and polish up your script a little bit. We'd love to read it.